Hi students, in this video we are going to find sin alpha plus beta and cos alpha plus beta at a time in a simple way. So how to find sin alpha plus beta, cos alpha plus beta in a simple way, easy technique. So let me consider this. Sin alpha plus beta and cos alpha plus beta we have to find directly once. Okay, so to do this, so we have to consider a unit circle. So we have to consider a unit circle. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis. If you consider unit circle means the radius is 1 unit. We are going to consider radius is 1 unit. So now this is a fixed point. We have to consider like this, and we have to draw a ray by making an angle alpha. And if you consider rotating ray, so it is a rotating ray. This is A and this is B. We are going to consider. So this is making an angle beta. This is making an angle beta. So as already we know that we have to draw a perpendicular from here. This is perpendicular, and we have to draw one more perpendicular like this. One more perpendicular like this, and we have to draw one more perpendicular like this. So first perpendicular we are taken as a B point, and this is M and N points we have to consider. Okay, so if you extended this one, this is one unit circle. So if it is extended, so if you draw one perpendicular to this, and it is extended like this, and this perpendicular also extended, it becomes again it is perpendicular. So I am taking this as a O, M, N completed. So this is P and this is Q point, P and Q point. So it is considered as a rectangle, O, M, P, Q rectangle. So that rectangle, for our better convenience, I am going to consider this rectangle beside. So clearly, this rectangle I am going to consider clearly. So what is this is O, and okay, we need to draw OA. This is OA. This is OA, and we have to draw OB. This is OB. Now we need to consider, we have to draw one perpendicular line from OAB. This is, we have to draw a perpendicular OB, perpendicular. This is a perpendicular. So we have to draw like this. Okay. Next. So in another way, we have to draw, this is already perpendicular, we know, this is already perpendicular. This point as M, and this is, you can take it as P, perpendicular, and we have to draw one more perpendicular like this. This perpendicular is N perpendicular. This is alpha, and this is beta, and this is beta. This is made as Q. So this value is 1. So to find this value, we have to simply, so all are completed. This is P and this is B and this is N and this is 1. Okay, now, so now this is no need for us. In this case, we have to remember one formula. That is what formula? Which formula? Sin alpha is equals to. What is the formula for sin alpha? Opposite side to alpha by hypotenuse. So that means what we are calling it as sin alpha or sin theta we are considering. Sin theta is equals to opposite side to theta by hypotenuse. Then hypotenuse we send this side, that is sin theta into hypotenuse is equals to opposite side to theta. This is a formula for opposite side. So once we have to find what is the opposite side of any right angle triangle, so that means we have directly used the formula sin theta into hypotenuse. This is one formula. Sin theta into hypotenuse. Then in the same way, cos theta into hypotenuse is equals to adjacent side adjacent side to theta, adjacent side to theta. So for every right angle triangle, so to find adjacent side, what is the formula? Cos theta into hypotenuse. To find opposite side, what is the formula? Opposite side to theta into hypotenuse. These two formulas we have to learn. So in this way, here there is a triangle AOB. Here hypotenuse is 1. So opposite side is AB. What is the opposite side value now? Opposite side is equals to opposite side, sin theta into hypotenuse. What is sin theta? Sin beta. Hypotenuse 1. This is called sin beta. Sin beta. The value is sin beta. Then if it is sin beta, now what is the adjacent side here? Adjacent side AB is equal to, this is cos beta. This is cos beta. Now, so what is the adjacent side of triangle AOM? Here AO is hypotenuse. There is hypotenuse. Then AOM is equals to, adjacent side is nothing but cos theta into hypotenuse. That here theta will becomes alpha. That is cos alpha into hypotenuse. This is cos alpha cos beta. Cos beta. That is OM length. OM length is equals to cos alpha cos beta. So what about AM length? AM length is nothing but hypotenuse, opposite side. Then opposite side is equals to sin theta into hypotenuse. Sin theta and sin alpha into cos beta. This is sin alpha cos beta. Sin alpha cos beta. This value is sin alpha cos beta. Now you have to see. So what is the value now? Let me consider this is this alpha. This is beta, and this is angle 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. Then what about this angle? So this angle is 90 minus beta. 90 minus beta. This is 90 minus beta. Okay. Now what is this angle? What is this angle? This angle will become, this is 90 degrees. This is 90 minus alpha minus beta. This is 90 minus alpha minus beta. Okay, so what about this angle? This angle is equals to 90 minus alpha. This is alpha plus beta. This is alpha plus beta. This is alpha plus beta. Now, if you consider this is alpha plus beta and this is 90 minus alpha minus beta. Alpha minus beta. So now, what is alpha plus beta and this is minus beta? So what about this angle? What about this angle will be? This angle will be 90 minus alpha. How 90 minus alpha? If we add these three, so we get 180 degrees. Minus alpha plus alpha get cancelled. Minus beta plus beta cancel. 90 plus 90, 180. So when it is 90 minus alpha, what about this value? This is alpha. This is alpha. Now, in this triangle APB, so this is alpha. What about this side AP is called adjacent side. AP is called adjacent side to alpha. So whenever adjacent side to alpha, we know adjacent side formula cos theta into hypotenuse. Hypotenuse sin beta. This is cos alpha. This can be called as cos alpha sin beta. This is cos alpha sin beta. Okay. Now what about BP? PB is nothing but opposite side to alpha. Whenever it is opposite side to alpha, opposite side formula what? Sin theta into hypotenuse. So theta means what? Alpha. That is hypotenuse also sin beta. That is sin alpha sin beta. Sin alpha sin beta. This is sin alpha sin beta. Now from this triangle OBQ, so alpha plus beta compound angle, our required compound angle is here. So what is alpha plus beta? So alpha plus beta opposite side is this one. So this is hypotenuse. What about opposite side value? Opposite is sin theta into hypotenuse. So sin theta, that is sin alpha plus beta. Hypotenuse is 1. So that is sin alpha plus beta. This value is sin alpha plus beta. Then what about BQ? BQ value. So BQ is equals to adjacent side. So this can be written as cos alpha plus beta. Cos alpha plus beta. Now from this rectangle we concluded that opposite sides of rectangle is equal. Then what is opposite side here? So OQ is equals to PM. OQ is nothing but sin alpha plus beta is equals to PM is what? Sin alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sin beta. Sin alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sin beta. So this is sin alpha plus beta by using rectangle formula, rectangle method. Now what is cos alpha plus beta? So we have cos alpha plus beta is equals to cos alpha plus beta, cos alpha plus beta plus sin alpha sin beta is equals to opposite side is cos alpha cos beta. Then take this value that side, becomes cos alpha plus beta is equals to cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. So this is, once you know sin alpha plus beta, cos alpha plus beta, so we can divide these two, we can get tan alpha plus beta, tan alpha plus beta. So like that we can get the trigonometric ratios of compound angles based on the rectangle method in a easy way. Okay students, so if you have any doubts, please comment on this video, so I will try to rectify all your doubts. Thank you.